Ever been so captivated by a book that you forgot about your steaming cup of coffee? Or perhaps been so engrossed in a project that you didn't notice the time slip away? If you have, you were absorbed in something. But what if a sponge soaks up a spill or a market incorporates new homes? They get absorbed by something. Confused? Well, fear not, because today we're diving into the nuances of these two English phrases: absorbed by something and absorbed with something. Let's start with absorbed by something. This phrase paints a picture of something being taken up or incorporated. Picture this: you spill a glass of water on a table and quickly grab a sponge. The sponge soaks up the liquid and voila, the water is absorbed by the sponge. In other words, the sponge has taken up the water. Or think of a whey protein shake. Why do fitness enthusiasts love it? Because it's quickly absorbed by the body, meaning the body takes up the protein rapidly for muscle recovery and growth. But this phrase isn't just for tangible things. Consider the housing market. If a new innovative type of home is introduced and quickly bought up, it's absorbed by the market. Now, let's move on to absorbed with something. This phrase is all about being deeply engrossed or preoccupied. It's when your mind is so focused on something that everything else seems to fade away. Imagine a detective poring over clues, oblivious to the world around them. They're absorbed with solving the case. Or a writer hunched over a keyboard, lost in the world they're creating. They're absorbed with their story. In a more personal context, someone might be absorbed with their own thoughts and feelings, often to the point where they might fear intimacy with others because they're so engrossed in their internal world. So to summarize, absorbed by something is about being taken up or incorporated by something else, like a liquid by a sponge, protein by a body, or a new trend by a market. On the other hand, absorbed with something describes being deeply engrossed or preoccupied with something, be it a task, a thought, or a feeling. By understanding these subtle differences, we can use these phrases more accurately and confidently in our everyday communication. So the next time you're engrossed in a book or a sponge is soaking up a spill, you'll know exactly which absorbed to use.